In progress.
Okay, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in the last session, we seen direct energy conversion process. What is direct energy conversion? What is the need of direct energy conversion? What are the advantages and what may be the disadvantages of direct energy conversion? Actually, in our syllabus, only 3 2 points are there regarding this chapter. So first point is need for direct energy conversion. Why this direct energy conversion process is necessary? Carnot cycle, limitations of direct energy conversion, then principle of direct energy conversion. So these points we have to see in this chapter. So we completed need for direct energy conversion, limitations, principle of direct energy conversion in the last sessions. So only one point is remaining, Carnot cycle. This point is also very small. So we have to conduct a full 1 hour. That's why we have to revise these points again. And need for direct energy conversion, or what is mean by direct energy conversion? What stages are removed in case of the direct energy conversion? Uh, I'm expecting answers from your side. So you just try to tell answers. What is mean by direct energy conversion? So the main motto is here. You have to understand the concept of Carnot cycle here in this chapter. So you just try to tell answers by yourself. If you are not getting idea, I will tell.
Converts charged particles kinetic energy into a voltage.
Okay, that is means what? Conversion of the available energy directly into the electricity. We are converting that available energy into voltage. That means what? We are converting that available energy into the electricity. For that conversion process, which process is followed? Suppose in case of the indirect conversion process, suppose if we are burning the coal, and that because of that heat energy that we are getting from the coal, burning of the coal, the steam, whatever the water is available, that is converted into the steam, and that high pressure steam is passed to the turbine, and that turbine is converting the available energy into the mechanical energy. Because of that mechanical energy, that electricity is generated. So this is the process of indirect energy conversion. So what will be the process of direct energy conversion? Is there any process that we are following here? See, the name itself shows the meaning of that process. Okay, just listen here. Uh, what exactly DEC is? DEC is nothing but what the direct energy conversion. That means what is direct energy conversion? Direct energy conversion means what? It is converting the available energy into the electricity. Directly that available energy is getting converted into the electricity without any use of any other media, that means without any intermediary stages. That means the conversion of available energy into the mechanical energy, and then again mechanical to electricity. This process is not followed in case. So what is the example of here direct energy conversion is photovoltaic cell is the best example here. So in photovoltaic cells, we are collecting the solar radiations or the light energy, and that light energy is converting directly into the electricity. So this is the, in case of the solar photovoltaic cells, is there any rotating part there, or we are we converting that light energy into the any other type of the energy? That means that we are converting that heat energy into the mechanical energy or anything else. We can use directly that available heat into the electricity for the residential purpose also. So this is the best example of the direct energy conversion. Or some batteries, we are charging that batteries, and we can utilize that charged batteries into the for the electricity purposes. So this is also one type of example. That means the chemical energy is getting converted into the electricity. That means direct energy conversion process means what? We are not doing any other process in case of the direct energy conversion process. Whatever the available energy is there, that is converted into the directly into the electricity. So what will be the benefits of that energy conversion, direct energy conversion? We are avoiding that all process that we are following in case of the indirect energy conversion process. That means the conversion of water into steam into this into this. So we are, that process is totally skipped in case of the direct energy conversion process. So what will be the benefits of that direct energy conversion here? I will not take anyone's name. You just try to tell answers from your side. What will be the benefits here? Because you are not telling answers only because I will call your names again and again. That's why you are not telling answers. So I will not call anyone's name. You just try to unmute yourself and tell answers. What we are avoiding that process. That means the here only available energy is getting converted into the electricity. So what will be the benefits here? So what will be the benefits? Why this process is necessary here? आता मला सांगा, इनडायरेक्ट एनर्जी कन्व्हर्जन प्रोसेस आपल्याला इफिशियंट असणार आहे का डायरेक्ट एनर्जी कन्व्हर्जन इफिशियंट असणार आहे? इनडायरेक्ट एनर्जी कन्व्हर्जन प्रोसेस मध्ये आपण ती सगळी सिस्टम फॉलो करतो. कन्व्हर्जन प्रोसेसची मल्टिपल स्टेजेस त्यामध्ये असतात. पण डायरेक्ट एनर्जी कन्व्हर्जन मध्ये काय करतो, जे काही कायनेटिक एनर्जी म्हणजे कोणती एनर्जी? जी वस्तू मोशन मध्ये आहे अशी एनर्जी. ते आपण काय करतो, डायरेक्टली इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मध्ये कन्वर्ट करतो. त्यामध्ये दुसऱ्या कोणत्या हे अवेलेबल नसतात, म्हणजे प्रोसेसेस अवेलेबल नसतात. तर काय बेनिफिट्स असू शकतात त्याचे?
Direct energy.
We are converting the energy directly into the electricity. So is that system will be reliable, efficient, or what will be the cost of this system? Just think for 1 minute. Again, I will ask you. Okay, see on the screen here. Need for direct energy conversion and benefits are also same here. So no conversion of energy from mechanical to electrical. That means the whatever the available energy is there, that energy should not be convert. There is no need to convert that available energy into the mechanical and then to electricity. So these stages are skipped here. That's why one advantage is no conversion of energy into mechanical and then to electrical. So next is the we are avoiding frictional losses. We are avoiding that intermediary stages that are available in case of the indirect energy conversion process. So what will be the losses in case of the direct energy conversion? Losses will be more or less.
Less.
Definitely that stages are avoided. That means what? Losses are also reduced. That means there is no any type of another type of conversion, so conversion losses are reduced. There is no any type of the friction, that's why frictional losses are also reduced. So because of that reduced losses, our system will become reliable and efficient. So what about the cost? Cost will increase or reduce?
Reduce.
Definitely. So because of this benefits, there is need of the direct energy conversion. Then what about advantages? Maintenance of this process will be easy or hard. There are no rotating parts. There are no frictional losses. You just imagine the photovoltaic cell, photovoltaic cell. That is that how photovoltaic cells are working. So depending on that, you just try to tell your advantages of the system. So everything is available on screen, then also you're not responding.
Maintenance.
Maintenance is easy. Then is there any fumes, gases produced by the system?
No.
That's why the system is eco-friendly or environment friendly. Then what will be the size of that system? There are no
Compact.
compact size, then reliable. Apart from this, is anyone having idea about the advantages? Apart from these four advantages, is anyone having idea about more advantages? If anyone having idea, they can tell me. Okay, these are the types of the direct energy conversion. These types will not be asked for your examination, or this point is also not included. But for your understanding purpose, here I given types of the direct energy conversion: fuel cells, thermonuclear fusion power generation, thermoelectric power generation, thermoionic power generation. Okay, so next point is Carnot cycle. So Carnot cycle is an ideal cycle. That means it is an ideal or theoretical explanation by a French physicist, Saudi Colonel uh, Sadi Carnot. This is the full name of that French physicist, and according to his opinion or according to his inventions, it is found that heat energy transferring from heat source to heat sink. There are no losses in that system, and there are four reversible processes are followed in case of that Carnot cycle. So, which are that processes? For reversible process, so reversible process are nothing but what means that its direction can be returned to its original position. So reversible process, that means cold to high, high to cold, like this. That means closed loop cycle. There is no any other type of the interference is there. And also that system uses ideal gas as its working medium. Suppose this is a system here, and one piston medium is connected here, that is closed inside that pot system. So here, four reversible processes. Four reversible processes means what? Isothermal expansion, so isothermal process, you know all the isothermal process in case of thermodynamics. So isothermal expansion is the process where there is a constant temperature available in this system. That means constant temperature means what? There is no change in the temperature of the system. Whenever that system is going upward, that means whenever that this system or this piston is going upward, there is expansion of isothermal system, isothermal expansion. whenever that piston is going at the upper side, there is a isothermal expansion process, and there is no change in the temperature of the system. That means the whatever the temperature available in the system, that will remain constant. And whenever that piston is going upward, the gas available, working gas, ideal working gas, there is a known specific name for that gas, ideal working gas, that is according to the Carnot cycle. Ideal working gas, any type of gas that is ideal, the volume of that gas will increase here, volume of that gas will increase, and pressure will reduce here. That means the whenever that piston will go at the upper side. So at the same time, adiabatic 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 expansion is there. So according to the adiabatic expansion, in case of the thermodynamics, what happened whenever this piston is going at the upper side, there is a no conversion of, or there are no conversion of the heat energy. That means the to the surroundings. That means what? Whenever that piston is going at the upper side, whatever the heat energy available at this point or at these gases, that will not be getting spread, or that will not be getting lost. There are no conversion losses in case of the Carnot cycle. That means the whenever according to the Carnot cycle principles, there are no surrounding losses of the temperature. That means whatever the temperature available here, that only temperature will remain constant, or there are no temperature losses here. And according to the isothermal expansion, there is no change in the temperature, only volume will increase and pressure will reduce. Similar like this, whenever that piston will go downward side, whatever the gas available, ideal gas available in this system will get compressed here. So third system will isothermal compression. So which will be third system? Isothermal compression. आता काय होईल बघा, ज्यावेळेस हा पिस्टन डाऊनवर्ड साइडला येतो, त्यावेळेस जे अवेलेबल प्रेशर आहे ह्या सिस्टीम मध्ये, ते प्रेशर इन्क्रीज होईल का डिक्रीज होईल? प्रेशर अवेलेबल इनसाइड दिस सिस्टम. Suppose this is a system and that piston is going downward side here at the lower side up to this point. So the pressure available at this will increase or decrease? Just listen here. Isothermal expansion is the exact reverse process of the isothermal compression, and isothermal compression is the exact reverse process of the isothermal expansion. So whatever the volume available of the gas, that means whatever the volume of that gas will decrease and the pressure will increase, because of this piston is going downward side. So up to this, suppose this piston will go up to this part, so whatever the pressure available at this part will increase. That means at this stage the pressure will increase and volume of the gas, that means whenever that pressure will increase, the volume of gas will decrease here. And similar like this, adiabatic compression is the fourth process, adiabatic compression. So in all these process, according to the Carnot cycle, there are no frictional losses and there are no conversion of the, that means there are no temperature loss, there are no conversion losses. Losses are totally avoided in this system, and whatever the sink or whatever the system available is, that system is having infinite amount of the temperature withstanding capacity. So because of these reasons, this system is not practically possible, because everything having at least some amount of the losses. So this system is not possible in case of the reality. So this is only ideal system. Carnot cycle is the ideal system because everything having losses. So ideally, according to the Carnot cycle, ideally it is possible, but in practice it is impossible to store the all the energy without any losses. So here you can see, whenever isothermal expansion is there, the whatever the temperature available at the system, this is constant here, this is pressure, and this is volume. And whenever that adiabatic expansion is there, that expansion, during that expansion there are no okay. So the system is exactly reversible to the expansion. That means that whenever compression is there, isothermal, so exactly reversible to the expansion here, and here the curve is exactly opposite to the expansion here in case of the compression. As like upper side, the curve will be same here and here also. So here on the screen you can see isothermal expansion. During the isothermal expansion, there is no change in the temperature, or temperature will remain constant in case of the thermodynamics Carnot cycle. So this is the ideal Carnot cycle. In practice, this is not possible, and only pressure and volume will change during the expansion and compression process. So during the expansion process, volume will increase and pressure will decrease. Okay, so during adiabatic expansion also, there is no heat transfer between surroundings to the system. Put simply, all temperature within the system itself. But that means according to the adiabatic expansion, what processes happen here? Whatever the heat available inside that system, that heat energy is not getting transferred to the another system or surroundings. That means whatever the available energy, that will remain in that system itself. It is not possible in reality also. So the statement will remain same in case of the compression. Only the volume and pressure will change in case of the compression here. So these are the limitations or advantages of that Carnot cycle. So ideally, it is a perfect engine. That means whenever that system will follow all the statements that are given by the Carnot, that system will become perfect engine, and whatever the processes are available inside that system that are exactly reversible, and thermal capacity of that heat source and heat sink is infinite. Thermal capacity is infinite means what? Whatever the temperature available inside that system is not getting transferred to any other system. That means whatever the system, whatever the temperature available at this system, that will remain as it is. So these are the statements that are given by the Carnot as per his theoretical explanation. So, but in practical, it is not possible. Is anyone having query regarding this Carnot cycle? I will show you one video regarding this Carnot cycle, so you will get exact idea about this.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today's topic is the famous Carnot cycle. So, what are the things that we need to know about this life changing cycle? So, first, well, it is an ideal heat engine cycle by a French physicist, Sadi Carnot. It utilizes heat energy transferring from a heat source to a heat sink. In addition, it composed of four reversible processes. The reversible process means direction can be returned to its original position. Also, it uses ideal gas as its working medium. And note that this is a perfect engine. No friction between piston and cylinder walls.
Okay, so on the screen you can see how that system works.
And no heat transfer between the surroundings, and your system is
So according to the Carnot, this is possible theoretically. No friction is there and no heat transfer is there. But in practice or in practical life, it is not possible that every system is having frictional losses and every system is having heat transfer capacity. So, but according to the Carnot cycle, it is possible. That means there is no frictional loss and no heat transfer loss.
considered. Now let's discuss how this interesting cycle works by exploring its processes, the four reversible processes. So now for the first process, process 1 to 2. This process is called isothermal expansion. Isothermal in thermodynamics means no change in temperature, or in other words, temperature is constant or not changing within this process. So what happens here is that the heat energy from the heat source is transferred into the ideal gas. As a result, the gas expands, which then increases the volume and decreasing the pressure. Now next, process 2 to 3 increases the volume and decreasing the.
So here you can see. So here you can see whenever that piston is going at the upper side. So whatever the volume of that gas is available, that gas is increasing its volume. That's why volume is increased here. Whatever the gas availability is there at this stage, that is getting increased here. So volume is increased and pressure is decreased as piston is going to upper side here.
Pressure. Now next, process 2 to 3, which is called an adiabatic expansion. Adiabatic in thermodynamics means that there is no heat transfer between surroundings and your system, or to put simply, all change in temperature is contained within a system, which as a result making the entropy zero. On this process, our volume increases and pressure decreases. Third process is the isothermal compression. So by compression, it means volume is decreased and as a result, pressure increases. On this process, heat energy from the gas is transferred into the heat sink. finally, the last process. The last process is called the adiabatic compression. Since it's an adiabatic, all change in temperature is contained within a system, and our entropy is zero. Also, since this is compression, it means
Entropy is nothing but what? Entropy is nothing but what? There are any losses. Whatever the available gas is there, that gas is getting compressed here. That means the compression is here of the gas.
our volume decreases while our pressure increases. So that's it. That makes it a cycle. So now let me ask you this. Why Carnot cycle is the most efficient cycle? Well, it's because Carnot cycle is a perfect engine. The processes are reversible, working medium is an ideal gas, and of course, the thermal capacity of heat source and heat sink is infinite, which makes no reduction to both during heat transfer, as we have observed, right? But for all those same reasons, it makes this cycle impossible to operate in our real world, as obviously those things don't exist. Well, of course, we should not forget that it contributed so much today. In fact, it is a model of our car engines like Otto and diesel cycle. And so that's it. Once again, this is Easy Engineering.
Okay, so I'm asking again to you all. Is anyone having query regarding the Carnot cycle? Swapnali Shinde.
Yes, madam.
Are you understood what Carnot cycle is exactly?
हा मॅडम थोडं समजलंय.
थोडं म्हणजे नेमकं काय समजलं नाही? जे समजलंय ते सांगा. म्हणजे मला समजेल की नेमकं काय राहिलंय. Okay, according to Carnot cycle, there is no temperature difference. That means whenever isothermal expansion is there, there is no temperature difference is there. That means whatever the temperature available at start, that temperature will remain constant. That means there is no change in the temperature. And during the adiabatic expansion, this is the thermodynamic cycle that you all are studied in the BME. That means in the first year in the BME subject, you all are studied. So before understanding the Carnot cycle, your concepts regarding isothermal expansion and adiabatic expansion should be clear. So according to the adiabatic expansion, there is no heat transfer to the surrounding. That means we all know whatever the जर सपोज हीट एनर्जी एका सिस्टीम मध्ये अवेलेबल आहे तर ती लगेच कोल्ड कडे ट्रान्सफर होते. अशी सिस्टीमच नाही की जी हीट एनर्जी एका हॉट सिस्टीम मध्ये अवेलेबल आहे तर ती हीट एनर्जी त्या सिस्टीम मध्येच राहील असं कोणतंच नाही. सिस्टीमच नाही ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये. बट अकॉर्डिंग टू द Carnot cycle, this can be possible. This is only theoretical system. Okay. So here we completed our 8th chapter also. Is anyone having query regarding anything can ask me. Or in the next lectures we will start revision from the first chapter. So you all are requested to study from the first chapter so that your response for the question answering will be good. Okay, is there anyone having query regarding this?
No.
Okay, shall we stop here?
Yes.
Okay.